Well, hello there, Taurus. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're going to do your June 2024 General Tarot reading. So let's jump into it. Let's see what's on the horizon for you. You have Skunk Spirit, Know Your Worth, Impasse, Reflect and Redirect Your Energy, and Enlightenment, Let Goddess Light Fill You. Okay, so let's take a look at this because I feel like both of these, okay, we have these cute little animals with the long tails. It's the energy of understanding that there is some situation or relationship where, you're at an impasse, okay? It means that you've come to this like stone wall, whether that is with a person or in a career situation or some situation in your life. It's understanding that you want one thing and somebody else wants something else, right? And that it's kind of like there's no room for compromise, okay? So it's one of those situations where you want something and they want something else. And I feel like for a long time, there's a little bit of an energy where you have been hoping that the other person would change their mind. Let's have an example, right? Say you are wanting a promotion at work and your boss is kind of like, listen, I'd promote you, but I don't have anything at this time. I don't know when I'll have anything. So the answer is no, right? And you keep staying in the job, okay, even though you're unhappy, you're staying in the job because you're hoping the boss will open something up or somebody will leave or some situation will occur so that you can get promoted, right? But understanding that may or may not happen, right? But you're allowing yourself to keep your time, your energy in this situation, hoping that a change will happen. Another situation, say you're in a romantic relationship and you're wanting to take the relationship to the next level or perhaps even get married or committed to each other. And the other person is like, I'm not ready for that. And so you're staying in the relationship hoping that the other person will change their mind, right? Well, the problem is that sometimes when we stay in a situation like that for a while, okay, is that the more time and energy we put into the situation, the harder it is for us to finally take our energy out of it. Because when we put time and energy into it, we're kind of like putting more and more of ourself into it. And then we feel like, well, I have so much time and energy in this situation, I can't pull out now. Or the other thing is that we can sometimes start changing and we're not truly authentic to ourselves because what we're doing is even subconsciously trying to convince the other person to come to our side, right? And allow ourselves to get what it is that we want. This is the energy here that's coming out, is to know your worth. To understand that I really feel like with the impasse, this person is not changing their mind, at least not anytime soon, right? And understanding if they don't change their mind, then why are you staying in this situation? And also understanding, asking yourself, I am worthy of more than what I'm getting in this situation. And if the person that you're dealing with doesn't want to compromise, doesn't want to come to your side, or there's like they're not working with you in this situation, to understand that even if the opportunity down the line occurs so that they do say, okay, I'm willing to commit now, or I'm willing to promote you now, is that really the person that you really want to be with? Because it's a little bit of understanding. Oh, excuse me, my throat chakra. Perhaps you're not able to express yourself to this person because in the back of your mind, you're kind of like, well, if I tell them how I really feel, then they may walk away from the situation totally. Asking yourself why you're staying in this situation. Yeah, you have a conflict. And with the enlightenment, let Goddess light fill you. Understanding how much you deserve to love yourself. Perhaps that's part of it. This is occurring so that you can, yeah, it is. First card out, spiritual path, right? Understanding this is a spiritual lesson. And you have the transformation card. Understanding that this situation is helping you to step into understanding yourself more and understanding your worth. And asking yourself those deep questions of why are you settling for something that isn't in alignment with what you really and truly want for yourself. Yeah. I think you're going in a new direction, right? It's kind of like seeing yourself, understanding how worthy you are of the love, of the attention, the appreciation, the cherishment of whoever you're dealing with, and saying to yourself, I deserve more, and I'm not getting it from this person or situation, and I'm allowing myself to walk in a different path. And you know, this is the number 54, and 5 plus 4 equals 9. I think this has been going on for a long time, perhaps even 9 years, right? And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is something that has been occurring for a very long time, Taurus. This is not something that is happening overnight. This is kind of like an idea of, yes, I have to transform the death. I have to allow myself to walk away from situations or people that are not truly in alignment with what I want for myself. Because your obstacle here is that you're allowing yourself to be deceived by other people because you feel as if this situation can still bring you something, can still bring you the happiness that you're wanting. But I feel like you're kind of dealing with a player. The Knight of Wands is the player card. Understanding that the person or the situation, it's in conflict, and you're only making choices that help you to stay safe instead of committing to yourself. This person, whoever it is, whether it's an employer, a friend, a romantic partner, is not committing to you because you have not committed to your own happiness. You have allowed yourself to give your power to this person. You're allowing them to determine whether you stay in this relationship or not. It's kind of like taking your power back. Yeah, I feel like you're moving on. You're kind of like, if I can't get what I want from this situation, I'm moving forward. I'm going to go find my happiness somewhere else. Because here's your advice. You are transforming. You have the Ace of Wands. It's time for a fresh start for yourself, of going towards those people, those situations that are really and truly in alignment with what you want for yourself. No longer settling for second best. Committing to your own happiness so that you can attract in people that are committed to you and your happiness too. Not that anybody is supposed to, it's no one's job to make us happy. But when we're with people that love to see us happy, right, that there is something in that, right? And we also want to bring that same happiness to other people. It doesn't mean we live our lives to make them happy, but we enjoy doing things for them that may make them happy. Right? It's kind of like I have a 1-year-old granddaughter, and it is so amazing how you can make a child happy just by playing peekaboo with them, right? Or we went to the grocery store the other day and she saw a balloon, and it was kind of like her eyes just lit up. It's understanding that I feel like you're in a situation where somebody may be breadcrumbing you, just giving you enough to stay in the game, but asking yourself, why are you accepting breadcrumbs when you deserve so much more than that? Yeah, you're going within. So interesting. You're going within and seeing, hey, I deserve more. And allowing yourself to go in a new direction. And pages, you have 2 pages, Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. You have those, you have the Page of Cups here too, right? Kind of like understanding that I think part of the reason you haven't taken action before this, right, is because this is difficult. I feel like you're starting over and you're kind of like, oh my goodness, this means I have to start over in a relationship, or I have to start over in a new job. But perhaps asking yourself, is that why you've allowed yourself to stay in a situation that really, if you're resonating with this, is it ever going to give you what it is that you truly want for yourself? And so you're settling for something that really isn't. And now you're taking action, right? You're taking action knowing that you are a special loving light, that you have so much to offer to other people. So it's kind of like, why allow yourself to stay in a situation where somebody doesn't recognize that, doesn't appreciate that, doesn't love that? You're taking your loving self and going somewhere else. Very spiritual here, very deep spiritual energy here, where you're understanding who you are, your worthiness, and allowing yourself to go in a direction where you're more committed to your own happiness than just staying in a safe place, right? This relationship may provide financial security for you, or this job provides financial security for you, but you're feeling drained. You're not getting what it is that you want emotionally out of this. And so now it's time to allow yourself to go towards something that is happier. Wow, beautiful energy, Taurus. All right, let's pull a soul truth card for you. And I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. All right, what am I most afraid of losing? Yeah, I think that's why you're staying in a situation that really is a settling situation, right? You're settling for something that isn't what your heart truly desires, and it's because perhaps you're afraid of losing something instead of allowing yourself to see what you could gain if you went in a different direction. All right, as we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was to make room for what will be. If you were able to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? Yeah. And that is that hermit energy, understanding your worthiness, but also understanding you have everything you need to give to yourself. You don't have to stay in a situation that doesn't recognize your loving light, right? And stepping into that energy of saying, you know what, I'm committed to my own happiness. And therefore, I know that this situation isn't making me happy. I may feel safe in this situation, but I don't feel happy. And now it's time for me to go find my happy. Yeah, and you're definitely going to be successful. So it's about allowing yourself to take that plunge, to make those plans. You may not have to be able to do it today, but making the plans. How do I move on? How do I find my happy somewhere else? All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there. I wish you so much love and light. I truly love you, and thank you so much for all your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.